Hey guys, this is Locke. This looks like a class match, but it actually isn't. It is a friendly match that I'm playing with a friend of mine called Woody Wins. I actually asked him to play with me so I can show you what this looks like. As you can see, this map is littered with these crystals that usually appear in class match. This you can find under the friendly matches when you go to friendly match and then you have to pick the Snowy Fields Mountain. I believe it is the only map right now with these crystals. It's probably a bug. I don't think they meant to leave the crystals here just for this map. I think it's probably a bug, but as it's there, I think it's a lot of fun to play with. So you guys should definitely try this out. Like we have a hub in the PvP Discord where people just call out matches. They're like, "Hey, I want to play with this team. Anyone want to play with me? I want to play on this map. This is the password," and people just hop in and play, and it's quite fun. Like you should, like I highly recommend you just try it. And like this is just for fun. There's no competition here. Like we are playing with just like random teams that we're trying out. As you can see, like my opponent is using uh, two units that have Quicken, but he's not using Quicken because he's just wondering how good this team would be if he were to play it in CM without using Quicken. Like what can he do with Phoebe, for example? As the match goes on, you'll see that Phoebe actually does a lot of damage to my Kingmont. Now my Kingmont does not have any magic resist, so that might be a reason why. But still, I was quite surprised. And yeah, it's a good place for trying out different teams. You can play in this bird's eye view, which I usually use for fighting class matches because it's easier to count squares. But you can also switch to like a different view. In this match, I'm actually switching between both just to show you different points of view because I'm hopefully you guys want to play with it, right? And like you can play in this kind of view if it's more enticing for you. The good thing about this is that unlike the match battle, because of these crystals, people will probably want to go and get them because it gives you such a huge boost. So you can use that to actually get the game going. So you'll see here that my opponent moved his Gilgamesh to that square to get the crystal, and I'm using that to make my Mont go and use Stone Throw on him. So that way his movement is reduced, so he can't run away anymore. I can hopefully corner him with my King Mont. Also, you can see that, like my King Mont is fire. He has two ice units. I already told him this is a team I'm playing with, but I still wanted to play with the ice units anyway, just to kind of see how well they can take damage or how much damage they do. The vision cards that I'm using Odin, I'm using the Ildira VC, and I'm using the Ramza VC. So I have 20% resist all around to area effect damage and single target damage and 15% agility. So I am building my team to be quite tanky, and one of the things that I'm trying to see is how much damage can I do? Like how easy or hard is it for me to kill their team? And because I have a healer in the back, I have Halloween Leela in the back. The main point, like the main thing that I'm trying to do, is just to have my Kingmont go ahead and use Berserk or like other effects like a slash resist down and things like that. And I'll keep having Halloween Leela in the back, keeping continuously healing him. So you can see I do that for a little bit. I keep healing him, and that goes pretty nicely. And she can stay like quite far in the back and be out of danger and just keep on healing him. So this might actually be a pretty good strategy for this upcoming CM. This might be a team that I could play. And I think it works. But at some point I decide, you know what, like I know this strategy is working, whereas I am staying in the back and healing, and Kingmont is not dying. So at some other point, I'm like, you know what? Let me just see how much damage my Halloween Leela can take. So I decided to move her up and attack Phoebe with Halloween Leela simply because I was like, you know what? I really want to know how survivable she is. Like it's a good place for testing. There's nothing you lose by losing. It's just for fun, right? So I recommend you to guys try it out. It's quite a fun mode in my opinion, especially with the addition of these crystals. And because the units start like far out back, there isn't really much room for like Keenblade, Ildira combos that take your team out in the first turn. That doesn't really exist on this map, thankfully. And also, because this is only done in friendly match, you already know your opponent because you will see them. You have to invite somebody to come and play with you, and you can already see the team that you're using. So you can actually like specifically request what you want to do, and we do that all the time in the PvP Discord. For example, like I might be running a gunner team and I might be worried about like a tanky King Mont team. So I might say, hey, I'm running a gunner team. Can anybody that has King Mont and so and so, can you guys like play me because I want to see how well my gunner team can do against that team. And people do that all the time. Like we've tested it out against like evade teams, gunner teams, uh, whatever, like you name it. You can do different kinds of tests that you want. And if you're just doing this for fun, like not to practice for CM, just for fun, you can say that too. It's like, hey, anybody want to do a friendly match in this map just for fun, like not for the CM rules, but just for fun. And you can specify what you don't want. Like if you really are not a fan of Quicken or double Quicken, you can say you can play anything you want, but please don't play a double Quicken team, and that's fine. People are just doing it for fun. So I think this is I'm pretty sure it was not intentionally left. I think it was left as a bug, but I think it's a lot of fun to play with. So I really hope they don't remove it. And you guys should try it out. And as you can see, like both of us, we're just playing for fun. Like this isn't really a team that we would probably run, simply because like first of all, I already told him I'm running King Mont, so he's probably just playing these ice units just to see how much damage he can do. He would probably have maybe done like one ice unit and one like something else, just because if he's up against a fire team or like rain or something, then it's going to be easy to defeat him, right? So he's probably just like checking different things out. And same with me. Like the team. I might actually be playing this team, but even if I'm not, I still wanted to see how much damage different members of my team can do. Like Mont doesn't really do too much damage. He does like 1,500, 1,800 damage to Aron here, and I actually can't kill him. I actually win here because of the timeout. So, but it was a lot of information that I got. Now here's the second match that I'm playing against the same opponent, and this time I told him I'm using a triple gunner team, and you know what? Like he's not running any missile resist, which usually people would do. But maybe he's thinking of running this team, and he's like, this is what my Whisper is like, and she has 70% slash resist, and she's very good against typical slash resist teams. Maybe she is, right? With 70% slash resist, maybe she can take on like Titus and King Mont and Gilgamesh, although they do have like slash resist down, but still, like maybe she's really good against those. But he's like, I don't expect to see too many gunners, but if I do see a gunner, how well can my team take this? Maybe that's going through his head, and that's why he decided to play this team. Or maybe he's just playing for fun. Like that's my point. Like you can play it totally for fun. There's nothing preventing you from just enjoying this aspect of the game, and I highly recommend you guys just try it out. Maybe you might really like it. So I'm going to leave a link to the PvP Discord in the description and in the comments below, so you guys should check it out. Especially during class match times, it becomes very busy because a lot of people want to know, like they ask for advice, they ask for team comp help, and there's just a lot of chatter going on. People are always talking about the games they played and like lucky streaks they had, or like unlucky misses, like what if you miss a 97 full life or something. You can laugh about it together in the PvP Discord. So anyway, I check this mode out, and the best way to really play here is to find people to play with, because you need to send somebody a password. So I'm gonna stop talking now. You guys can continue watching this game if you want, but I really hope you check this out and check out the PvP Discord. Anyway, that's it from me for now. I hope you have a great day. Take care now.